10 devices. It breaks down to like less than $8 a device to protect them forever.
All right, it's free shipping. It's $116 on your credit card, and this is your one and done. You know, kind of like that big screen television, our today's special is something that the whole family uses. This is something that the whole family will use. I mean, while we might have our own private mobile devices, the 2-in-1, your tablet, your cell phone, this is what the whole family uses. This is really kind of the hub of the home, or the heart of the home, if you will. So not only do you get more screen surface, more viewing angle, you know, the thing is, Aaron, we forget, we spend more time with our computers than we sometimes spend with family members.
Yeah,
so I mean,
for better or worse,
for better or worse,
we get our work done, our personal things. Yeah.
But you know what? You're staring at those screens for hours and hours and hours and hours. I mean, yes for work, yes for play, but boy, that screen and that touch screen.
Definition. Look at that on the little Sharpay. I know, never worry about wrinkles again. Look how cute. Wrinkles are cute. See it? I'm proving it right here. Oh. Yeah, having the larger screen. You know, this is about 130% more surface area than the #1 selling screen size in America. 130%, 6% larger, 130% more surface area. It's a big difference. I mean, it's a noticeable, appreciable difference. And then the next thing that's really a noticeable difference is the processor that you have in here. So no matter what you're doing, if you're, you know, doing some artistic things, maybe you're using fresh paint like I am here, and just using the touchscreen ability to sort of edit and create, you know, on your photos or do those kind of things, or whether you're playing a game. Gosh, I've got so many things down here. Looking at your pictures, watching a movie, playing, oops, did I turn my volume off? I think I did turn my volume off there. If you're playing the piano, like I like to do on my screen, whatever it is you're doing, you have this great response time. You guys see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things open at the same time. Wow. No pausing, waiting, or hesitating. I'd love to show you. We have so I mentioned the 3 biggest brands, and just to review, that is, of course, HP. HP is the #1 selling brand, computer brands in America. They're the #1 selling brand at HSN. Everything we sell, you know, all our great beauty, all our great fashion, all our great home, we sell more HP than any other brand at HSN. That's why we have such extraordinary values and, you know, $800 worth of extra goodies that nobody has and all that kind of stuff. And then Intel, of course, you see right over here. This signifies this is not just Intel, this is Intel Pentium quad-core, the best of the best, the creme de la creme, Generation 6. We're gonna get 2 videos ready. I'm gonna show you in 1 second some videos about Generation 6, one of the latest versions from Intel. And then of course this is Windows, and it's Windows 10. The new version, the latest version of the Windows operating system, which by the way, my friends, is optimized. I haven't said this, of course it's obvious. This is a touchscreen, and Windows 10 is optimized on a touchscreen computer. It's very much designed for it. A quick look if we could.
You know what, Aaron, I'm just gonna interject.
Of course, my dear.
I just want to give quantity updates on the colors.
Oh, good idea.
So Steve, if you could just direct me in terms of what's left in each color, that'd be great. Would you like to start with black, or what's the easiest for you? Okay, black, we have 1,000. Okay. Oh wow, white, they're only 150. And in the teal, we have 300.
This is very hard to find anywhere. There's like 1 or 2 other stores in America that have the teal.
So basically the teal and the white will be sold out in this show. So basically teal 300, white a little over 100, and then the balance of which is in the black. I would like for you to see that quantity left just real quickly, and then we're gonna turn Aaron loose with all the details. But we did not bring in tens of thousands of these. So we have fewer than 1,500. We will pay to send it to you. It's $116 on your credit card, and this will be the hub. This will be the heartbeat of the home. Gone are the days where, you know, mom got stuck in the attic or in the basement with the old PC.
That's right. You don't have to be down there anymore.
No.
You know, you can be, the nice thing about this is you can be in the basement sometimes if you want to be.
If you want.
It weighs less than 13 pounds and it has only 1 cable. So what does that mean? It means, like, for example, I keep my all-in-one for 90% of the time, it's in my kitchen. I keep it on the kitchen bar, and look, by the way, it has this really great tilt on it, and it has a I'll show you this too while I'm at it. It has a keyboard, a virtual keyboard that you can pull up at any time. Wild. So that's super convenient. But anyway, but like when my folks come to visit, for example, you know, just a couple of weeks a year, but it's so nice to be able to take this into the guest room. And now they have a 24-inch 1080p high definition screen on which they can stream all their television. They can watch their DVDs. They can Skype with their grandkids. They can check their email. Dad can check his stocks and sports scores. So having that portability, you know, during football season when you want to watch 2 games at one time, this goes into the den and you've got your #1 game on the big screen and your #2 game on the little screen. Let me show you guys real quickly this Intel Pentium video. So we've got 2 videos to show you. It's the Intel Pentium quad-core, so there's 4 brains, there's 4 engines, the most we've ever done in any computer. It means your computer can run more things at one time without ever getting gummed up in one channel. But it's also generation 6, one of the latest generations, one of the newest generations in the Intel line. So smooth running apps. You saw I have 9 going at one time. Light gaming, great for internet. Stunning visuals. Intel high definition visual graphics built in. Optimized power usage, so it uses power more intelligently. Look at these numbers. 12 times better 3-dimensional gaming, 12 times better 3D gaming, 8 times faster high definition video conversion. These are big, you know, 12 times better, 8 times better. These are big deals. Graphics processor built in. If you like to watch Netflix, if you like to watch Hulu, if you like to watch YouTube, if you like to be online at all, playing games, enjoying video, any entertainment, Shannon, between the optical drive and the upgraded graphics and upgraded Wi-Fi. Don't remember, this has the wireless AC card built in, so it moves up to 15 times faster in uploading and downloading information than like 802.11b and 802.11g. It just gets better and better and better.
You, it is so cool. This, you know, just like our TV, we had TV envy. Don't you have computer envy? This is what we all want, and this is what we all kind of graduate to. That's why I call it kind of the get-her-done machine. The fact that it's pretty, it's esoteric. You'll keep it in that kitchen. You'll keep it in that living room. You'll put it on that, you know, little vanity. You'll put it on your bedstand table. Speaking of routing it with your home, Joe actually has a router from Google that's coming up. Oh, nice. That's made by TP-Link, and I've never heard features like this.
Hub?
It is the Google Hub.
We finally have that here?
I know, it's so funny.
Wow.
It has features unlike any other router I've ever heard.
You should stick around to see that. I mean, it's really, really cool.
It's the complete
I didn't know we had
package.
it at HSN yet. That's awesome.
Package. So here's the thing. If you want the aqua, that beautiful blue, we have the final 300. If you want the white, we have a little over 100. The balance of which is in the black. And I have to say, as much as you think you're going to use this, you're going to use this more. I think a lot of us relegate ourselves to our tablet because we like that touch screen experience, but we still need the power of a desktop. This is the best of all worlds. It's touchscreen, but it's portable. It gives you that big, beautiful, widescreen, high-definition vista, and we do not have a ton of these. So remember, you're getting over $800 worth of bonuses and extras. If you're really smart, you'll stick around for that Google Hub, but then get your Viper, because you always hear Aaron and I say, you wouldn't drive a car without your insurance. If you don't run antivirus programming, frankly, we think Viper is the best in the world, then just don't turn on your computer. But Aaron, I will say, you get something like this at home and you get kind of addicted. It's like you want to do everything.
You want to use your computer again. I mean, I think that is the real key. If you go to your computer now and it's just kind of a drag, you know, it's just kind of a bummer. You're like, oh, my computer, it's slow, it's old, it's dusty, it's got everybody, it's got the kids' files and my husband's files, and it's you don't have to. It's a great time to start over. Go to a computer where you have touchscreen. I know you love your tablet, and I know you love your smartphone. I love mine too. But consider for a minute, your tablet and your smartphone probably have maybe 32, like the tablet we just sold. Great tablet, had 32 gigabytes of memory. 32 gigabytes of hard drive memory. This has, just as a comparison, 2,000. I don't even know what the percentage is on that. What is that, like 100 and, I don't know, it's a lot more. It's a whole lot more. There would be a lot of zeros to multiply there. So, you know, a 2,000 gigabyte hard drive compared to like a 32 gigabyte hard drive in your tablet. RAM, this has 8 gigabytes of RAM. And do you know why RAM's important? RAM is important for 2 big things. Multitasking. So you see right now, I've pulled one window over to the side and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other windows open, and you notice I'm going from one program to the other. And there's no pausing, no waiting, no hesitation. Like, you can go right from one thing to the other. It's RAM that allows you to multitask. And you might think, well, you know, Aaron, I don't multitask that much. I mostly run one thing at a time. Well, you might think that, but when you really consider it, you should have antivirus running in the background. For example, we have Viper Advanced. If you've bought Viper in the past, you need to upgrade. I can't say it enough times, because you want to be protected from ransomware and 0-day and 0-hour threats. This at the bottom of the screen where I'm pointing, that is Viper. It protects 5 computers, 5 mobile devices forever, for the life of those devices. So for example, you have your antivirus running. Maybe you're downloading a video or you're uploading a video. At the same time, I don't know, maybe you're surfing the web. You're on hsn.com or any of your favorite websites. You're checking out Netflix, whatever. So all of a sudden, you've got 3 or 4 things running. Your computer tends to slow down when you don't have enough RAM. This is the most RAM we've ever offered in any computer. You know, Shannon and I have sold plenty of $1,000 computers. They haven't had more RAM than this computer has. You can see the graphics yourself. I mean, look at that. Look at the quality of that color. This isn't just high definition, it's 1080p. It's the highest quality screen we've ever sold in a computer. That's simply the highest quality, and one of the largest at 24 inches. I'd love to show you the hard drive. So the largest hard drive we've sold in a computer that weighs 13 pounds, that is 1 cable to plug in. Remember, this is the whole shooting match right here. So it's very, very simple to set up. Such a pleasure out of the box experience. With a 2 terabyte drive, this is how much you can store on the computer. When you're thinking in terms of video, 500 hours of high definition video. That's about 2,000 hours of standard definition video. 33,000 hours of music, which is about 400,000 songs, kind of mind-boggling numbers. And then 2/3 photos, 640,000 photos. So if media is your thing, if you love photos, if you love music, if you love video, entertainment in any way, this is a computer that's built for you. And with all of the extras, I tell you what, Shannon's gonna update you guys, and then I'm gonna go through. We include over $800 worth of software and services, so I'm gonna run through all of those after Shannon gives you guys a little bit of an update.
So unquestionably, this will be your final airing where all the colors are available. So
the white and the teal.
Hands down, the white is almost gone, and especially because we keep talking about kitchens, I think that's one of the reasons everybody loves that white. But that beautiful teal, it's such an attention getter, but it's so sleek, it's so stylized. I mean, that's why, just like with our Television Today's special, we've got computer envy over this. And then, of course, with the over $800 worth of bonuses that we include, to get it at home for a little over $116 is nothing short of amazing, especially when you consider everyone in the family will use this. You could make the argument that for your tablet, or maybe even for your laptops, certainly for your cell phone, those are kind of solitary experiences, those we kind of hog to ourselves. This is something that the entire family will use, and the entire family will love, and the entire family will benefit from, which that's a big deal, because normally when we buy a piece of electronics, it's really kind of a selfish purchase. This becomes more of a selfless purchase, because we all need this power. And then on top of it, you actually get portability too, because as Aaron indicated, you can move it from room to room depending on what you need in terms of productivity.
Okay, you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to compare something for you guys. If your computer is 3 years old, so you know, a lot of us, I mean, we haven't bought a new computer probably for 6 or 7 or 10 years, but if your computer is 3 years old, just to give you an example, this computer is 150% better overall with everything it does. So significantly better right away. 300% more efficient in media creation. I was mentioning a minute ago, you know, if video or music or photos are your thing, especially with this specific processor, it's a computer built for that. It's 100% better, 1 time better in office productivity, and I'm gonna talk in a minute, we're including Think Free Office. 4 times, 400% more storage with 2 terabytes. Again, that's from the best-selling computer from just 3 years ago. And then you consider only at HSN, the only place in the world where you get the Intel processor and you get the HP brand and you get Windows 10, the latest version of the Microsoft operating system, but you also get over $800 worth of goodies. Things like 1-year Loopster Plus. That lets you edit videos, which is so fun on a touch screen with all this memory and all this RAM. It's just really fast. Save a ton of money with entertainment.com. That's a digital subscription to entertainment.com. Lots of buy one, get one frees in restaurants and oil changes and pet food. Lightning PDF to burn and rip PDFs. Print Artist Premiere. Do you know, Curious Online Courses, there's over 20,000 courses to choose from. 2 years of Password Boss. We've been talking about security. We are recommending Viper Advanced, which we just launched at HSN. You'll see it at the bottom of your screen. When you use Viper Advanced and you use Password Boss, man, are you taking a step in the right direction to securing your computer. Last but not least, Think Free Office. Think Free Office is a non-expiring program. Get this, it lets you create, edit, and view Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint programs. So Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, you normally have to go out and buy Microsoft Office 365, right? It's about $69 a year, I think. You don't have to do that. We include a program that is 100% compatible, has basically the same interface.
Yeah.
Again, for Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, it's awesome. It comes along with all of your PC Lifestyle software. And just so you know, right in here, there's the individual codes for all the programs. So you can download any of those you want.
Isn't that cool? So you're really in complete control. I mean, you don't have to take out storage, you know.
That's exactly right.
You decide it's something you want to use.
Learn to use Windows 10. I think you'll love using that too.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
So that's also free with your purchase. Remember last show where we can guarantee that we have all the colors available. White, we're hovering at about 100 or so, give or take. And then on that beautiful aqua, we have a roughly 300. We didn't bring in tens of thousands of these. You know, and the reality is we don't do a lot of these all-in-ones. It's
especially this size.
Especially this size.
Like 19-inch maybe we'll get,
right.
but 24-inch?
Absolutely. And best price ever, not only on this size, but with these features. So it's really fun to have this available for you on a day that we're celebrating big screen images with that today's special television. You know, if you're gonna do an all-in-one, get the biggest screen that you can buy. And the fact that we're doing it for a little over $116 in your credit card, you don't have to feel like this is a selfish purchase, because not only are we mindful of your budget, I point out again, this is something that the entire family will benefit from. Or certainly we're talking grads and dads. Boy, oh boy, I'm not even gonna attempt to pick up that big old tower. But I remember I did not have room in my dormitory for the tower. I mean, it was just a small little desk. I mean, for college students, this is perfect. Yeah. They're all gonna want this.
We've actually removed the guts from this because I was getting, I had shoulder surgery a few years ago. I was like, gang, I wanna do this comparison, but I am not picking up that computer 8 times a day anymore. And here's the other thing, on the back, do you remember what a pain it was to set this up? How you had to set up, you know, it was a full afternoon and at least a 6-pack job to get through, setting up your computer. I'm gonna set this down to remind you now, it's a one cable job.
Yep.
This is anybody, anywhere. If you've got, you know, 20 minutes to set up your computer, you plug it into the wall, because this doesn't have to be in the office. You don't have to plug in Wi-Fi. There's wireless AC. Wireless is built in. Wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, obviously wireless high definition webcam in the front. And I'll show you here maybe in just our last second or so, show off a couple little things about Windows 10. One of the things is Windows 10 has a new web browser.